Hey everyone, I have a lot of pain, and if you have a lot of pain, you're probably in the right place because I've tried almost everything out there, and some things worked for me and some things didn't. So I thought I'd just share some of my experiences with you. So today I want to talk about tennis elbow. It's a problem that I've worked on for a long time and something I know a little bit about. So just to start things off, if you have tennis elbow, I mean, you probably researched this already on the internet. It's a pretty simple strategy. What you want to do is you want to take the back of your hand and you want to put it against a wall or some other kind of surface and just kind of push and stretch all these ligaments up in here. So you just want to do something like that. Now, if this is tight for you in the beginning, go easy on it for sure. And if it's really tight, you just want to hold it for like 2 seconds. So push it, hold it for 2 seconds, and then let go. And then push it and hold it for 2 seconds, and then let go. And you can keep doing that for like 30 times. So do that like 30 times and do it 3 times a day. Now, if you get to the point where you can just hold your hand here and push it pretty good, getting a good stretch, and you can hold it there for 30 seconds with no problem, the next thing you want to do is you want to make your hand into a fist. Okay, so make your hand into a fist. That's going to tighten all these ligaments a little bit more. So when you push into them, you're going to get a better stretch. So, and then the same thing with if it's too much for you right away, just do 2 seconds, right? And then 2 seconds, and then let go. And then once you can build up to where you can hold it for like 30 seconds, then you're ready to go to the next level. So the next level is a little bit more complicated. So if you still have a problem after doing all of that, chances are you have something called tenosis, which is basically like tendonitis that's like permanent. And it can get better. I mean, I used to have tendonitis that was real bad. I mean, it just hurt in both arms all the time, and there was nothing I could do. I've worked on it a lot over the years, and it still hurts. The pain's usually like a 1 or a 2. But before, I mean, it was, my right arm, it was like an 8. It was just unbearable. So a 1 or 2 is not too bad. So some other things you can do are you can jam your thumb into the top of the tendon or something else. My thumbs are injured, so I actually made this tool, and you can get something like this. This was just a plastic handle that I got from one of those things you wash your dishes with. And then I took a bike handle that you have like on a dirt bike, and I put it on here. And I made this tool. And with this, what you want to do is you want to jab this into the top of the arm, or you can do it with your thumb. I like the tool though. And you want to hold the top of the tendon in place, and then you want to put your arm down. So you jab this in and go, let go. Jab this in, go, let go. And so what you're doing, instead of just doing this, you're actually pulling the tendon back or holding it in place. So when you stretch this, it stretches on both ends. So you're really pulling on both ends. And that'll get you even a little bit more of a stretch. Now, if you still have a problem after doing this method, what you want to do, if you're inclined, it's worked for me, was dry needling. So figure out someone who's good at dry needling. Don't just go to anyone. Make sure you read reviews or ask around and talk about your specific problem. Because dry needling definitely worked for my tennis elbow problems, and it worked really good. I was seeing results that were dropping my pain from like, an 8 to like a 6 after one treatment. So after you get the dry needling though, you want to be careful not to use your arm, because you basically damage it, right? You stab the tendon a whole bunch of times and make it bleed, and then that whole process heals. So it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to heal. So you got to be really careful over that time. You don't want to damage it, which I've done a couple times. I think I went grocery shopping, and I thought, after like a week, I was like, it doesn't feel too bad. I think I can do it. So I lifted up a grocery bag, and something popped. And so that's bad. So you want to avoid that stuff. So I've done it successfully every other time. I've had the procedure done several times. So it stabs in there, and then you wait like 2 or 3 weeks, and when it heals, it's better. So that's as a last resort. But if you get through the other stuff and you still have tennis elbow, dry needling is definitely a recommendation of mine. Alright everyone, hope you liked the video.